Good. Oh, that was good timing. Oh, off that goes. Oh my, why is there someone walking? What is going on? That was weird. I mean, that was good, but then also weird. I mean, the train was straight past, and I just see someone walking off the edge of the platform and going over to the middle track there. Slightly peculiar. But yeah, welcome back everyone. This is Train Sim World 4. We're going to be doing some East Coast Mainline tonight. I know there is premieres going at the moment. We've got the Vectron going, and I think the Antelope. Although I think I've delayed the Antelope one because YouTube's been really funny today. It's taken about 7 hours to process a video, which usually would take about 20 minutes. So I think YouTube's just being a bit funny today. So that's why that Vectron video is like 360p. It's still processing the HD 7 hours after I've uploaded it, which is not normal. So that's a shame. But a live stream, it's going to be HD, so it's fine. Let's see what we got in. We have got Amtrak. We've got Steve, Afghani, Train Fan, Senseless, Joseph Forbidden. Working the real life, so I know the basement. Oh, lovely. Birmingham Boy, Mr. C. We've got Ron, we've got Luke, we've got Reggie, we've got Flyer, we've got Quicko, Mason, we've got Nightmare, we've got BG, we've got Joe. There's the other Joe. How you doing, Joe? Cheers. No, sorry that it's 360p. I think the last two, but yeah, I mean the Flying Scotsman was going to be 360p, but about 15 minutes before it went live, it processed. So YouTube's just being silly today with that sort of stuff. Hello, Abnormal. Cheers. Yeah, no, well, not 7% upload, but process. It's different. I'm all good, Joe. So yeah, well, here we are at Doncaster. Awesome, Joe. Hello, Steve. How can you get the different HUD to the left? That HUD. Oh, hello. Load passengers. I don't think we're loading any passengers here. I've just spawned in on foot. But yeah, we're just waiting now. I think we've got about 5 minutes until our train comes in. I think it's non-stop to Peterborough. 10 coaches, so that'll be 2 5 sets, I think. Anyways, but yeah, the different HUD, that's on the in the settings. Options, it's on this one. Yeah, this one here, so off, simple. Yeah, so you can change it on there. We'll have it on minimal. Hello, Liam. How you doing? How's the family doing as well? Hopefully all good. LaserJet, how are you as well? Just have a little look around Doncaster, see what we can sort of see. Right, actually, hang on. This is my first time playing on the PS5, and I want to turn all of that crap off. Off, go away, go away. Go away. Track monitor, we'll keep that on. That's cool. Actually, what I'm going to do, I am actually going to put on the old HUD. I do like the track marker. Where is it? Accessibility. Simple. It's that one, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the bar. Maybe Joe. Maybe. Quite possibly. I think once I'd actually finished uploading everything last night, it was about 2 AM in the end. And I uploaded the other bits this afternoon, and then they're the ones who are being funny processing. Which is a bit annoying. Even the bins look good. They're like full of air. They look like cool. There's even stuff in them as well. Track monitor, there's the little bar at the top right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a run down to Peterborough, and then hopefully after that, we're then going to run HUDless the way back. I've done this route once, so we'll do it twice, and then we'll try and do it HUDless. That'll be fun. There's people with their baggage there as well. Got at 9:20. Is that my one? No, that's not my one. Wait, oh, hello, hang on. That's oh. I don't know why that's on there, but I mean, Joe. They said that was a whole train, how do you bloody say it? A whole train service. I don't think whole trains are on the on here, but that's interesting. Future proofing maybe. Hello, Francois. How you doing? Off goes the other IAT. There's something about the IAT. It's quite annoying, but the game seems to lag every time one's about. It's a bit like the 523 on yeah, the 523 on Losing Cersei. It just has like a really high res texture. It makes it lag when you're on the outside. Also, I've got to change. Actually, I've got to put all these settings on again. It's all different now, isn't it? Accessibility. Yeah, on. So got to do all this again. Walk. Yeah, that's fine. That's all fine. Hello, Pete Donuts. How you doing? Good, Callum. Yeah, I've had 6 days off. Oh, why you got your tail lights on? Get your tail lights off, you melon. Let's go to the front. Let's get in there. Hey, that's very nice of you to have it off. Are we still zoomed in? We are. There we go. Right to the end. So 10 coaches this one is. So yeah, it's got the 2 sets. And they got the tail lights on as well. They're obsessed with tail lights. Let's get in, and we're that's a very dangerous thing to do, but you know, railway workers, we can just get on. Come on, that's on. There we go. Let's get the tail lights off. Oh, they are off. That's weird. Not sure why they're on then. Unless they're stuck on. Let's head to the front. 801 234 for me. You're loving the Hitachi, nice. Oh, you got the plastic in the game now, haven't you? It might not be the GWR one, which I know you like, but yeah, we got an IET in. Right, let's get this set up. ETCS, which is a bit useless on this part of the route. TBWS, AWS, Vigilance, and DSD, all the good stuff. AWS is extremely quiet. Oh, 701. Why is it in reverse? That's a neutral. The driver beforehand obviously was having some sort of off day. Oh, lovely, Neil, very nice. Yeah, the special edition. Well, if you've already got Train Sim free and you've already got the routes, don't worry about the special edition. 1 hour for 18. So next up is Peterborough. Cool. Get that on. Yeah, they do, Liam, yeah. It is quite stuttery, this route, which is really surprising, considering it's literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, if you look on like Google Maps or sort of just this area, there's no sort of massive... It's just... there's nothing there. Right, I'm going to turn up the settings. Where is it? It's accessibility, controls. It's not that. I might actually change that, actually. HUD and gameplay. Watching eating burgers, nice. Yeah, let's get that up. That's more like it. Yeah, that's fine. Player assist. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Yes. Well, it's not on the East Coast Mainline at the moment. They're, I think they are doing it. I don't think they're thinking about it anymore. But yeah, ETCS will be on the. It will be on the East Coast Mainline. I think on the East Coast Mainline South first. How do you do photo mode? Shift and spacebar, or press pause, and then there's photo mode. Hello, Toby's Trains. So we'll do this run with the HUD on, and then on the way back we'll do HUD off. I feel like I mean, there's only 5 stations, so there's not really too much to remember. It's really just remembering where the stations are. As the speed limit is basically 125 the whole way, and 100 through Newark. Hey JD, how you doing? Welcome in. Right, we ain't got long. Let's get the doors shut. There we go. Use the door close button. Some extra points. Hello BRL. Now we've got the green as well. Oh, my control. I don't know. Let me. I'll probably show that actually. It's on charge, but can you see my? Oh, you can't really. Bloody silly wires everywhere. Can you see it's green? It's green because the next signal's green. I like that. I don't know if there's a way you can turn it off, but it is cool. Right, let's set to forward, and let's go. Let's quickly also do that so it doesn't crash. Don't want the stream stopping suddenly. There we go. Hello Alex, how you doing? How's the Scania tonight? Zedgy, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. It's been quite late this stream. It was supposed to be about 6 p.m. Well, it was actually supposed to be 5 p.m. But yeah, YouTube processing, HD issues. So I just thought we'd do it a bit later. The horn's one of the best horns. Love the horn. Right, 25 out of it. No, Toga's management is watching. Yeah, so we'll go down. It says we're due there in about 47 minutes. So yeah, we'll go down to Peterborough and then we'll get the HUD off and then make our way back up. So we'll sort of try and remember the speed limits on this run. You don't, I mean, haptic feedback, you do get a rumble when you click the controller. I wouldn't say it's really haptic. I don't know actually. It just sort of rumbles. It's more of a vibration, which I suppose is sort of haptics, isn't it? There's no sort of firmness though on the control. Oh, it's Equico. Right, we're off. Cool. So we can speed up to, what was it now? 100 and, it says 100 on there. Yeah, 100. Completely off France, well, completely off the HUD. I reckon we'd be alright doing HUDless. What could possibly go wrong? Just really learning where the stations are. I mean, the speed limits are fairly straightforward on here. Right, we're off. So it should be it would be a long old run, 75 miles non-stop. I mean, that is mad. I mean, just UK in general, 75 miles non-stop is wow. I've played this route twice so far, JD, but yes, it's been exciting, fast, expansive. Turns out it's the control, Pete. And you got the containers. They were quite a surprise seeing the containers over there. I was thinking I haven't got Great Western installed, but yeah, the containers are sort of with it. I mean, on the route you get the Class 66 and the 801, and then if you've got the Deluxe Edition, you get the Flying Scotsman. Yeah, it's nice, Pete. And the track map as well. The game audio is up, but yeah, AWS is very quiet at the moment. Hello, Ben. But luckily for AWS, you can see when it's going to go off, so that's alright. I just hope DSD's alright. If not, we'll just go across to the... Oh, there, DSD's fine. The yellow exclamation mark on the AWS does not appear on the HUD of the Flying Scotsman. Does it not? Not yet at Lemon. 26th of September for that. On full release, that's when your routes will come over. In real life, the LNER drivers on the 801 does you switch to pantograph. Where? Is that when they go into diesel mode? Well, no, they won't go to diesel mode on the 801, no. That's the 800. Maybe you're thinking about that. Has everybody else's... Can you buy the Flying Scotsman for an add-on? No, not at the moment. It's just Deluxe Edition at the moment. Well, it's 125 at the moment, but the speedo's saying it's only 100. But I'm going 125. Well, we will go 125. Nice. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's go ahead. Hopefully the audio's alright. Even though you turn the AWS on. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, senseless. There will be some tones. Good, Archer, good. There we go. It's got a really good horn. So we've got 2 5-coach sets, which I think is the 801/1. I keep thinking the /1 is the 9-coach, but no, I think it's the /2. The famous words. The flyby shot. Cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we basically just sit back and relax now. 71 miles to go. It's quite cool. I mean, there's a nice mix of services, sort of the service pattern. I mean, some are, I don't think any are all stops. But yeah, some are non-stop between Peterborough and Donny, and then some do stop at certain stations. I think Newark, quite a lot stop at Newark, or Newark Northgate. Why is it struggling? Come on, train. Are we going up a gradient? We're like struggling to get above 80, 90 or so. Come on, off we go. HST's better than this RET. Acceleration. HST has the best on it. That's alright. We are struggling to get above 88. I don't know why. I don't know. Am I forgetting something? Let me. Maybe we're forgetting something. Oh, hang on. Is the pantograph in the rear unit on? Or would it be? No, hang on. Would it be? Yeah. That might be why. Yeah, no, there would be a pantograph up, wouldn't there? I have to come to a stop in a minute and go back and try. Yeah, no, you would have the pantograph on the rear unit up, wouldn't you? Yeah, no, you would, yeah. I was blue, yeah. I was, I think, up until about 2 AM yesterday. Get everything sort of done and ready. Yeah, there is census, yeah. Oh, no, hang on, no, we're going up all right now, 94. We might have to investigate. Oh, there's Jamie. Jamie and JD both on the same one. How you doing, Jamie? No, I think we are all right. Yeah. Oh, maybe we might have just been going uphill. That's probably why. Yeah, we're probably just going up a gradient. There you go. We are now flying along, which is good. It does, yeah, it does. Which means, Pete, you should do some HUDless. HUDless is the best way. So on the return journey, we're doing that. I've done this route twice, but it's fun. See you, Senseless. Thanks for coming in. Take care. We're doing the rounds. Lovely. That would be up on both. Okay, well, I mean, we're getting up to 125 now, so not too fast. Hello, Dave. How you doing? As long as we can reach 125, then that's really all what matters. 67 miles. Lovely. 10 cars. You know what? I'm gonna set that, even though it has a reminder in the cab. Let's set the little reminder to 10. Where is it? There you go, set that to 10 and whack that on my screen. 10 cars. Cool. So the next station along will be Retford. Down on the power. Why down on the power? You're getting into the min HUD, so who knows, could go HUDless at this new format. Lovely. Flyby, yeah, go on then. Oh, another one. You know what? Oh, no, hang on. Let me do that. Ready? Boom. I can pause the game. Magic. And try with my horrible skills to try and get a nice-ish photo. Just put the saturation up and it looks nice. Let's see. Well, I think that's probably a fake train sim world there. Let's do a bit of that. There we go. Nice, right, let's, oh, bloody hell, we're spamming the horn now. As one unit panto is up there. Look at that, even the fake train sim world are coming in. Welcome, fake train sim world. 112 miles an hour, so that's going up quite nicely. Lovely. Yeah, it's been a good couple of days. Well, I've been off for 6 days now. It was a long weekend and that was a 2 days holiday basically. I'm glad I booked it for the 20th and the 21st, as originally I was going to be on annual leave on the 25th and 26th. I don't know why I originally booked those off, but then they managed to move it to the 20th and the 21st, which is good. But tomorrow back at work. Although hopefully we'll be able to do a stream in the morning. And then it's real trains after that. Oh, good right away. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Try to get to 130 and give it a go. I don't know if we will. We probably could. We might have to stop at a station though. Yeah, I think probably should have another pantograph up as we're struggling here. We're going 113. How was Alex's bus the other day? Purple. Hello Lee. How are you? Welcome in. So we're heading southbound at the moment towards Peterborough. Cool. But a good question is, I wonder if this route does open the door for extensions. Because we're not in the middle of the East Coast Main Line, is it? But yeah, I wonder if there'll be extensions to this in future. It's a bit like the Midland Main Line, sort of right in the middle. Go north, go south. No, I think we will come to. Yeah, I'm pretty certain there should be another pantograph up. Will I have spent my first student loan? Or yeah, go on. Yeah, it's just got to be careful. Well, not careful. Careful. But yeah, sort of keep an eye out on stations. Tickets, please, or I'll beat you off the train. How you doing, Glenn? So that's what I'm sort of looking out for on... Actually, no, we're going 115. We'll just go straight through. Yeah, we'll do that. In fact, let's get that off now as well. There we go. So I'm not a big fan of the bar, so having that with the speedo off is good. You do? Yeah, we don't have a new badge yet. I have to ask Amanda. Oh, hello, neutral section. That was quick. I don't know if they're actually. I don't know if they work. I know they work on the Austrian one. I don't know if they work on this. Say, I didn't see the line light go out. So this must be Retford then. Yeah, it's just, yeah, this is Retford. So what was the marker for that? I wasn't really paying attention there. Hello, NG. Shit. Oh my God. Hello. Ah, well, that's the AWS then going off, and you don't hear it. Oh, we're coming to a stop now. Well, we might as well have a look at the pantograph, I suppose. Yes, that is an issue, I believe. So, hopefully that will get sorted. For the next one, yeah, for the next one, we'll do it on the Xbox. We'll flick over to there and do it on there. Yeah, if we're going to be doing HUDless. Safety systems are isolated. No, it shouldn't be. Hang on, it's great. Don't know. Well, as we've stopped here, we will. We'll do, or should we? Is it Control Plus, isn't it, to change? Right, we're going to be very just dangerous and just stop. We're not even going to let the signal know. We're just going to sort of stop and do our thing. I reckon there should be a pantograph up on that set. Yeah, this pantograph should be up, shouldn't it? That's why we're struggling to get power. No, not that one. Oh my God, this is really dangerous. Do not do this in real life. We've got special permission. We're moving as well. Right, we've got to do it on the move. Right, get out of the way. Oh, we've just fallen. I've just fallen into a river. Brilliant. Right, stay there. We'll go out the. No, we're not going to go out the other side because that's even worse. Right, nice and steady. Pretty certain we did put the brakes on. Although I suppose we did cut off the. Uh-oh. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll be fine. Actually, let's just go back and yeah, let's not risk it. Right, let's get going again. I was gonna say we're going to put up that pantograph, but I think we'll leave it. Yeah, got it for 60 seconds, have we? We're all good. We're all good. We'll get going. Yeah, exactly. Then yeah. Oh, they work. I don't know if the neutral sections work on this bit. Yeah, I'm not completely sure on that. 60-second timer till we got 60 seconds. There's the yard door open. Well, there it is though, at a standstill. We're all good. Wait, did I? What door did I leave open? What, the one down here? What one? That's the guard door open. I don't know. Did I? What the? Okay, right. Let's try that now. 60. It has been 60 seconds. Oh, release the brakes. Right, maybe do that. Do your thing. Right, let me go now. Right, there we go. That looks like the brakes are coming off. Are we gonna go? There we go. We're off. Yeah, we could do it in Newark, Northgate, and we could do. Oh, there you go. That's all good now, right? We are off. Use diesel mode to get to Peterborough. That would be fun. That'd be fun to do, yeah. Off we go, though. But no, for the second one, we'll do it on the Xbox. Actually, the AWS is quite hard to hear. So long as it's not on my line, I'll be fine. I mean, quite possibly, Glenn. Quite possibly. If I was, the local depot does sign that. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Hello, Toby's Trains. Right, we're off again. Maybe, I'm going to have to turn it off. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off because we can't hear it. It's a shame. I like the AWS, but we've got to turn it off. And what we'll switch to Xbox after. The door you tried to get out of is open. What? Which one? Have I left the door open somewhere? What one have I left open? I'm sure it'll be alright. You stay off my line, I'll have to get a bus. Not just yet, Glenn. I mean, everybody at the station, yeah, maybe, but... yeah, this is PS5. Yeah, PS5 ROM. Hello, Jack. Look. Yeah, I'll turn off the AWS for now. Can't hear it. Hello, Jack. Look. Right, so we're slowly accelerating again, but we've only got half the power, as that rear pantograph is not up. So yeah, we may have to stop at Newark, Northgate. We're still a bit of a way away. What's my favourite route of the three? My favourite route of the three. I don't know, actually. I really did like Antelope Valley. Antelope Valley with the mountains up between, what is it, Acton and Via Princessa. Really, really nice. That there, Antelope was nice. But then Vorarlberg's nice as well, because it's a new country, the mountains look stunning. But then East Coast Mainline, it's the UK route. So... I don't know. It's I don't think I have a favourite yet. I mean, I've only done one run of each one, so I don't have a favourite yet. Lovely Reese. Oh, see forbidden. Your Steam copy is saying it will unlock on the 27th. On the 27th. Should be should be today. I don't know why there would be. An issue with that. I think there was an issue on Epic Games, but I think Steam was alright. Not too many, Jason, not too many. And actually, we did take one. We've taken one so far. But off stream, I was taking quite a few. But it's great, that photo mode, though. Shift space, look at that. Let's take one now, actually. There we go, let's... ooh, there you go, saturation's alright. How do I get that up? There we go. Just reset it. Let's whack that up a little bit. It's brilliant though. It's brilliant the way you can do this. So love it. Just whack that in. I did media studies, but I can't remember any of this, which is quite worrying. Let's just get one like that. There we go. Nice and basic. Oh. Can you? Put the HUD on. The HUD is on. Well, we've got the new HUD on. Yeah, Antelope's awesome. Yeah, Antelope's really cool. I did. It was. I dreaded it in the end. No, I dreaded it to begin with, but when I actually did it, it was like wow. I did the full 2-hour, 15-minute run from LA up to Lancaster, and I don't regret it. I was dreading it, but in the end, it was really good. Hello, Harry. How you doing? Yeah, that would be good, Jason. A few more options on it. I think you were saying about a blur, wouldn't you? A blur sort of option. You mean the speedo? Oh, the speedo's there. There it is. I mean, yeah, we could have that one on. But I suppose we'll have it on then. We'll whack it on. We're at 73 miles an hour, which is really quite slow. But yeah, our rear unit doesn't have its panto up. I know, me too, Pete. I was not too sure about that. Will this route be extended in the future? Who knows? That'll be cool. Hello, Sim. How you doing? Has anyone tried Reeds of Dresden with the new update on there? Reeds of Dresden's fantastic. And it's great that now we've got Boston Sprinter, which has been upgraded, and Reeds of Dresden, which has been upgraded. 2 rush hour routes. There's only 1 rush hour route which is now missing from TOD4, and that is probably the best UK route there is, which is the Brighton Mainline. But then there's a lot of bias involved in that. If there's a 2-hour route now in TSW, you'd love to see a 2-hour long Scottish route, like the West Highland line or something. Well, we're picking up speed now. I don't know how far it is to Newark, but we're almost halfway. Almost. There's another train there. Little 5 coach. Oh dearie. It's all part of the fun, isn't it? He was delayed. Was that 15 minutes yesterday? Is that 15 minutes? So I can't remember because YouTube's got like a new emote thing or emoji thing they have on the live chat. So I don't know what that says until it goes up a bit. Oh, 114 minutes. Oh, that's Rage Cow, isn't it? 114 minutes. Wow. Not the BML again. Don't need everyone seeing my stop. But yeah, it's quite cool with the vibration in the controller though, and the way the controller shows your next signal as well. So my light bar is green at the moment. I don't know if when there's a flashing green it will flash green. Oh, it's yellow next. It's just changed to yellow. Yeah, there we go. Say Helensburgh to Edinburgh and Glasgow. It's Carlisle. That sounds like a lot. Sounds like lots of place names I can't pronounce correctly. Flyby, yeah, go on then. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's go ahead. Let's go to this crossing. Just quit. Oh no, maybe not. There you go. There it goes. It really surprises me how many level crossings and even foot crossings the East Coast Main Line has. I mean, the East Coast Main Line South is even worse for it. I mean, there's a quadruple track main line, 125 miles an hour running, and there's a foot crossing. It sounds dangerous. Sounds cool though. Let's go across one of the foot crossings. Oh, we go there. No, 110 now. So yeah, I don't think we're getting the full momentum. But yeah, we are still going relatively quick. Would kill your Xbox. Hello, Aussie Dog. Will you be able to get your Train Sim 3 add-ons onto Train Sim R4? That will be from the 26th of September. You'll be able to get that. Oh, there's the DSD going off. So this signal should be yellow. That's what my controller's telling me. It is a double yellow. Oh, it's green now. Okay, maybe not then. Hello, Aaron. He's trying Welsh towns. Oh, don't go there. Actually, I don't know. I reckon I'd actually probably a bit better with them. Just on a zoom Newark to Northgate, as others have mentioned, the stuttering can be irritating, so you've upped your cache size in NVIDIA. You've now got the HUD customised to how you want it. Lovely. Yeah, that's a good Aussie. Yeah, from the 26th we'll be able to get them. So I suppose for now we can just enjoy the new content. What's our head code? Our head code is 1 Delta 1. Oh no, hang on. We've got 2 different head codes apparently. Although I'll go with the GSMR one. So 1 Alpha 18. That's what it's saying on the GSMR there. Which the GSMR does work. I think it actually does have slightly. It does a bit more now. It says it's testing and says it's connecting. But yeah, it's got still. Yeah, you can't set it up yet. Clan Facref? Dunno. Well, I've got that. Probably not. Is this game coming to Game Pass? I haven't heard anything to do with Game Pass, so I'm going to say no. Well, it's not yet. Yeah, 1 Alpha 18. This one's come down from Leeds. So this probably would be a 225, wouldn't it? An Intercity 225. So I think they do the Leeds services more than often. 117 miles an hour, which is, I suppose, quite good for just 1 unit power. You keep getting red signals, they quickly turn to green. I'm glad you're not the only one who's had that. Yeah, we had that on the first look where I was approaching a signal and I just see it's red. I'm like, oh god, it's red, and it just flicks to green. I'll see, Callum. You would love the Great Eastern Main Line to be in. That would be cool, because on Train Sim Classic, the Great Eastern Main Line is old, really old. So seeing an updated version will be awesome. No, ETC. Oh, you don't get punished on the route or points. I mean, you shouldn't, as the ETCS is completely pointless for this part of the route. I'm guessing they've included ETCS in case they ever did do the East Coast Main Line South, but then the East Coast Main Line South doesn't actually have operational ETCS yet. So it shouldn't. I don't see why it would penalise you for not having it on, as it's completely just pointless at the moment. Try and lose in Cersei. I wonder what would happen. So we've got a 100. So we're coming up to Newark Northgate. As I think we flew through it about 125 on the first look, when the speed limit's 100. So we'll start popping that down. Is there a warning board for it? Because that's always really handy. There is. There it is. So that, I suppose, would sort of be your marker for Newark Northgate. Actually, probably way further back. I don't know, if you were full brakes, you might be able to stop there. Oh, we've got a yellow on the next signal, apparently. The 7.4, you could do the 7.45s. Yeah, the flirts would be cool. Oh, it's green now. Possibly, William. That's the, hang on, photo mode, quick. No, photo mode, not that one. That's the horn. Can we speed up the, no, you've got to go slow. We'll get there, we'll get there. But yeah, this is quite a unique thing. This is the Newark Flat Crossing, which I think is the only, basically the only one in the country now going, I mean, across the East Coast Main Line. You know, most of the time you'd have a bridge or a little tunnel going under. But yeah, this is a flat crossing, which yeah, you don't get, well, any of in the UK. I think they mentioned the Welsh Highland Railway having one, which it does, near Port Maddock. But yeah, it's quite cool. Yeah, it's rather cool. So that's the yeah, all right. The Lincoln line. Said it in the 90s. We need a 90s route, a 90s third rail southeast route. You know, Network South Central, Network Southeast, any of them. Something with slam doors and third rail. That would be good. So that was Newark Northgate. passed that crossing 3 times this week. Hello, Lion. Yeah, Rocket League updated. Yeah, I didn't know what to play this afternoon, so I was going to play that with my mates, and then there was like a 10 gigabytes update for it, so I didn't in the end. So that's just finished. 41 miles, so we're about halfway now on our journey. Newark is basically sort of the halfway point. I guess I don't know when Newark has a lower max speed than the line speed. Fair enough. Oh, okay. Oh, can you do that? Oh, you can. That is... You're a genius, Lorenzo. That's good. Well, there we go. If you want to go into photo mode, press both analog sticks down at the same time. Cheers, Lorenzo. I don't know why he's got his tail lights on. What UK maps is TSW actually releasing? Well, at the moment, just the East Coast Mainline. And then we've got the 80s route coming out, set in 1986. Just trains are going to be the first Just trains route, Blackpool to Preston and Ormskirk, which I can't imagine will be too far away. I mean, from the screenshots, it's looking awesome. Yeah, it probably won't be too far away. So we're due there in about 18 minutes. Are we going to get there in 18 minutes? Certainly not. Probably a little bit late. So back up to 125. But on our return trip, we'll flick over to the Xbox. That's great now. Yeah, we'll flick over to the Xbox and we'll do a run back the other way on there. But we're going to try it HUDless. I'm going to literally throw myself in the deep end of the swimming pool. And see if we can do alright with that on. Or off. What routes will be made through... The editor's very exciting. The editor probably is the most exciting thing in Train Sim World 4. Even as a console player, it's very exciting. Because, you know, we're going to see a whole new flurry of third-party developers and just basically people who Dovetail don't know about making really, really cool routes. And then maybe then they... Yeah, I think Dovetail have said if they see anything which looks, you know, outstanding, they might then sort of invite whoever creates it to become like a third-party dev and then actually make it official. So even though the editor is PC only, we could see things on there which are really, really good and then they're ported over to console as like an official DLC. It could happen. It probably will happen. It was very realistic. Awesome. That's what you travel on every day, don't you, on the IET. 37 miles. We might get there. And actually, probably we've got 17 minutes to go 37 miles. Which at 106. Which, yeah, we haven't actually reached 125 miles an hour yet. Oh, sorry, I missed your thing there, Warfire. Let's see. Why don't you pick any trains in the timetable? Make sure you've actually installed the routes. Yeah, you need to you installed the game, and then you've got to install all of the routes separately. So, what platform are you on? Hello, Johnny. How you doing? Welcome in. Scrap the IETs. Plastic crap. Maybe, yeah, Pete. Maybe. Hello, Don. It's animals on the fields. I don't think so, no. Oh, actually, hang on. Yeah, maybe they might have put some cows in, or sheep. Well, I haven't seen anything so far. So, yeah, nothing as of yet. But, possibly. Lovely, yeah, forbidden. Cross-country 170s, that would be cool. You have very long dwell times on the East Coast Mainline. North Wales route from Liverpool, that would be a long old way. I could see something like Chester to a bit like the North Wales coastline on Train Sim Classic. I think that was originally, what was that originally? I think that was Chester to Llandudno, and then they extended it to Holyhead. You're on the PS5, yeah, on the PS5. Well, I can show you where we are on the PS5 now. If you do manage game content, yeah, you should be able to see all of your add-ons on there and then download them. If not, then that is an issue. But no, hang on. I think that actually is something they know about. I'm going to try and find... I've seen something. So I shall try and find that for you. Yeah, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here we are. I'll put the link in the chat for you, Warfighter. Yeah, take a look at that. Let's come to North Wales, it's boring. It's alright. Save the HSTs and put them back in service. I mean, they had a 50-year, well, almost 50 years in service at HSTs. These trains, what, 30 years probably tops, and they'll probably break apart. Probably. 115, so this must be Grantham we're coming up to? Maybe, Grantham. Is that a sign? Because it's 115. Seems to be basically wherever the speed limit goes down, there's a station. So this could be Grantham. Yes. Yeah, that's the issue. They're having an issue at the moment. Let me. I believe yes. Since it was basically Sony's fault. Last time we tried downloads. Okay. Oh, so you've got to wait 24 hours. If it's saying it's unavailable, you've got to wait 24 hours and then you can do it again. So yeah, not ideal, but I think it's something Sony's end. If you make any UK map, what would I make? I wouldn't. I mean, it does sound quite cool giving the editor a go, but then I don't want to because then I'll probably start something, get annoyed that I can't. Yeah, I feel like it would be fun to begin with. Then I'll be like, oh, it's just taking forever. But it would be quite fun to do though, to give something a go, a route. But if I can make any route, yeah, it'll be the West Coast way. The West Coast way. That would be one. So Brighton to Portsmouth. Maybe extend the East Coast way up to Orr. Hopefully we see that. And yeah, East Coast Mainline South. Well, I'm sure someone will probably start doing the East Coast Mainline South. Yeah, probably that then, Warfighter. It's obviously not ideal. But yeah, I believe it is still Invisible Trees. It is Sony's end, so... I got 100. Have we got a warning board for the 100? It'd be great if we did, because then it would be a giveaway that Grantham's coming up. But I don't think we do. So it's basically just after that last tunnel, Grantham's approaching. When is this coming out? It is out now, Deluxe Edition, and Standard Edition will be out on the 26th. Which I should actually be able to stream it on the 26th now, as I was going to be on a late shift, but now I've got a bit of training. Training to bash trains together and split them apart. So I think I'll be finished that by about 4 PM, and we can come and do some TSW. Right, so that's... I've got to remember that's the marker for Grantham, that tunnel. That tunnel... Yeah, that's the marker for it. That's my visible reminder. Should be awake at 2 AM. Well, fingers crossed it will work for you when you next try. Obviously, yeah, I can imagine you're very annoying. Hello, Mickey. Yeah, hopefully it will be sorted. Training in real life. Hello, we're for split CUC training, couple and uncouple training. Which at my station, where there's a split and attach every half hour, you would think it would be just part of the sort of starting training, but no, it's separate. Not to get on. No, not for train driving, Reese. No, not for train driving. You got 7 hours worth of homework due on Monday. Well, that sounds unpleasant. Not. No, it's not training for that. Well, yeah, maybe one day. Not in any rush to. Happy tears to be for early access. How you doing, Phil? Awesome Forbidden. Well, I suppose if it's your local route, then you could probably play it like that straight away. Toilet training, yeah, let's go for that toilet training. Nice. So Peterborough is 26 miles away in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's not happening. And yeah, if you're wondering why we're going so slow, it's because the rear unit doesn't have its pantograph up, which it probably shouldn't it have its pantograph up in the rear unit? So yeah, we are struggling to, well, actually get. Well, basically, it's just one unit powering two. Yeah, the other one should be up, shouldn't it? But it's down. Oh, there we go. Does this go further than Peterborough? No. Not yet. And into another tunnel. Here we go. I'm good, William. How are you doing? And I like the way it's actually dark in the tunnel. Because on quite a fair few train sim world trains, when you go in a tunnel, it's still really light. But this is like pitch black. It's great. Awesome Forbidden. Fair enough, Richard. I'll drive a train. $23 miles. Everyone, yeah. So we'll do the 801/2 next, which is the 9 coach one. I haven't tried free roam yet, Quico. If you remind me, I shall give it a go at the end. Yeah, it's one thing I actually haven't checked out in any of the videos. Although if you want to see free roam, actually I know you're watching, check out Jason's channel, GameTech UK, who's in the linked channels section. So yeah, he was doing some right playing with free mode earlier. I think every train spawned in, which was cool, really cool to see. I've turned it off, Pete. I've turned it off. I could hear it to begin with, but through Retford it went off. I couldn't hear it at all. So I've turned it off. $22 miles. Just driving to Newark, Northgate. Next and final stop for your run is Grantham. Lovely. So what we'll do is, I'll probably go and get a drink actually. So once we get to Peterborough, I shall, the TMS, yeah, there is a bit of functionality on it. Yeah, dark screen actually really does make it a dark screen. You've got the door selection, which I don't think you can use. Next stop reminder, which you can turn on and off. Auto announce, eco driving, event. You've got the brake status, or status. Yeah, there's a few different things you can. That's how we do it. It says it's okay. It says the pantograph's okay, but I don't think it is because it's not up. Got to log out as well. Does that actually work? Okay, can't log out. Oh, it says for 3 minutes plus 3 minutes. That's quite cool. Well, it says we're 1 Delta 29. That's where it had a different head code earlier. 1 Delta 29 now. Got to get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of functionality on there, which is cool. And £20 from Phil. That is very nice of you. You do like your Train Sim World streams. But yeah, much appreciated, Phil, for the £20. That's very nice of you. That will probably go straight back into Train Sim Classic. I have spent a lot of money on Train Sim Classic recently. I got the Chatmos, the 185. Probably going to get the MPV and the 80s Tampa from ATS. So So I'll probably go towards that. And maybe the Hope Valley line, I might get that as well. Do you want the Class 91 on the game? Certainly, yeah. 91 would be awesome. The 91 is probably the nicest looking train on the East Coast Main Line. And it's not cheap plastic like these. It's quite new at Northgate. Hello Devon, how you doing? And I think that is a flashing green there. I looked like it was flashing in some way. Oh, I see forbidden. How are they getting on? Have they won London buses? I mean, brilliant for the city, economically. Oh, we got a match in. Oh, we've done it. We got to 126 for the first time since Doncaster. Hey, Richard, that is very nice of you for the extra streaming and covering the new TSW4 up here or something. Much appreciated, Richard. That's very nice of you. Yeah, cheers, Richard and Phil. That's extremely nice of you. Very generous. My favourite train, well, in real life. You can tell my age, but I'm saying a 377. That gives away how old I am, basically, by saying a 377. Yeah, probably Newark bus, yeah. See, most trains in the UK now are just cheap overseas trains, which obviously are still good, but they're not, you know. Yeah, we get a lot more, you know, like the IETs. They've already had the cracks and issues, haven't they? Oh dear, that's not good energy. That's not a good start, is it? Hey, here's Amanda, how you doing? Yes, I think, yeah, a lot of the trains have got Japanese bill, Spanish bill. I think CAF's Spanish, isn't it? I don't think we actually build any trains in the UK now. Or do we? Are any new trains actually built in the UK? Thing is, I doubt any of them are built to last. I feel like in the 745s do look quite cool. Don't London King's Cross to be an extension. I think it would be quite a good business, business thinking for Dovetail if the East Coast Mainline South did come as an extension, because then everybody would have to get this route to then get the East Coast Mainline South. There's a flashing green. So I think from a business point of view, it would be quite good. Right, 12 miles now. We're not going to get there in 2 minutes. Oh, I see Sam. That's right. Oh, nice thing as well. I don't know if that one was there, but you've also got semi-automatic still. Hello. You've got semi-automatic signal post sort of signs now, which are, I think, are new to this. I know, it's mad, isn't it, Richard? And then you import the IETs, and they've already cracked and having issues within the first few years. The Adventures were built in Derby. Things, what was the last proper decent trains built in the UK? Electrostars? 90 seconds to do 11 miles, yeah. And the Electrostars are, I mean, it's very biased, but I think they're fantastic. I mean, they're 20 plus years old. They've not really had any issues, have they? They're just having their, well, the 377s are sort of having their refurb now, and they're still fantastic, very capably modern trains. Oh, I see you, Mickey. If that actually ever happens. What a laugh HS2 is, though. I used to be quite sort of positive about HS2. I used to be, oh, HS2 is going to be great, but I'm rather neutral now about it. Like, I don't really care if it gets built or not. So it's just massive amount of money. And the benefit just seems minimal. Double yellow. That would make sense, Quebec, because I was chatting to... Actually, I met a subscriber the other day on the train. And he works for Great Western as a driver, and he was saying that IET over there, when you get above 125, it starts getting angry with you and starts sort of trying to put the brakes on to stop you from going above 125. So that probably is correct. And was that? Oh no, it wasn't. I thought I saw that Mallard sign, but no, probably is around here somewhere. Where it says like the Mallard got to the speed record here. I know, it's mad, isn't it, Richard? And foot crossings as well across the quadruple track mainline. I think the money for HS2 should have been spent on reopening and upgrading existing lines. I know, it's mad, actually, how along some of the freight services are. Good fun, though. You have to do some of them at some point. The amount of sort of lines you could have reopened with the amount of money HS2 is now costing is probably quite a few. Upgraded the northern network, maybe opened a couple of lines in the south. That's all good, Joseph. Did you win golf? 5 miles to Peterborough. So it's still 125 along here. So it's... I want to say it's probably quite an easy route to do HUDless. It seems to be 125 basically the whole way, but just when you come up to stations it comes down to about 115. I think 100 through Newark. So there's not many speed changes on here. So for the run going back up on the Xbox, we're playing it like that. We'll give it a go. Nice, William. Hello, Southeast Spotter. How you doing? So what's our marker for Peterborough? How do we know we're coming up to Peterborough? I'm starting to look for sort of visible marker. We're only 3.5 miles away now. See you, Nightmare. Thanks for coming in. Take care. You're currently running a double flying Scotsman. Awesome. There it is. No, was it? No, it's not this one. I'm trying to find a semi-automatic signal. Well, there is one thing this route is missing, and it seems most UK routes are missing now, and that's limited clearance signs. Limited clearance signs and no refuges signs. That's missing. I mean, East Coastway had limited clearance signs, but the new routes don't seem to have limited clearance signs. Right, coming up to Peterborough, so I suppose the marker for Peterborough is this massive freight yard. Royston Junction's a bit of a marker. Oh, that's a scare. Oh, bloody hell, that's a flashing single yellow. That means we're going to be coming across the line. So there we go, yeah, going to be coming across. So we've got to pop that down. Hello, Crazy Dash, I'm alright, how you doing? How's Antelope Valley? I've seen you've been very active on that in the Discord. We have got a position 2 junction indicator. Yeah, position 2. I mean, that is like, wow, that is like a proper... That's almost got all of them on there. Where is it? Where are we? That's almost got all of the positions on it. It's got 1, 2, and it's got 4, 5, 6. The only position it's missing is position 3. Oh, that's impressive. I don't think I've seen any of ones like that on a UK route before. I could do, yeah, I could do it. It'd be quite fun. And I'd imagine TPWS probably is operational on here as well. This is where the Lumo overspeeded. Or oversped. Wait, 30 miles an hour into... Oh, over to there. I was going to say, 30 miles an hour going straight ahead seems a bit slow. Well, this is Peterborough, which is the beginning of... Oh, hello. I'll come back to you in a minute. Have a little looky, cheeky look at that. You won't be able to yet, NG. You'll see them when the DLCs transfer over, as it's a sort of AI layer from Southeastern High Speed. Right, we're 10 coaches, so we're looking for the 10 coach stop marker. Probably will be quite far down the platform. Not to be mistaken by the sort of 7, 6, 5, 4. That's the I think coach numbers. And you've got the 700 stop boards as well. So you've got the Allmar RL. Is that, what's that one? FLU? RLU. Purpley one. Then you've got the flu marker FLU at the end. No 10 coach stop marker. Oh, there we go. We've got the all marker for the IETs. Yeah, so I don't get there's quite a few stop markers. That when you're driving this train, you're looking for sort of the LNER 800 ones. DRA on, so that's a max brake. So you can see you've got the all marker here for these trains. You've sort of got sort of the standard 12 coach marker, and you've also got the flu marker, which looks a bit weird, but that's for the 700s. Oh, look at that. Oh, we've been kicked out the train. What we'll do actually, we're going to camera into the photo mode, because that's actually a really good way to sort of look around when we're outside of the train. There we go. Have a little fly about. See if you can go a little bit quicker with it, but sticky train. Yeah, there's Peterborough. I've been here once. I went all the way up on a 700, and then all the way back. I was quite numb by the end of it, but it was all right. I think they've actually got the front. Oh, look at that. I didn't expect them to sort of do all of this outside bit at the front. Oh, welcome to Peterborough. It's quite good looking, actually. From what I remember, it was quite a few years ago. I think 2018 I went up to here. Oh, wow. That's actually... You know what? Let's just go and have a little look. Did they win in the end, Joseph? We did unlock the door, so it's already all good to go. Let's go and have a little look. Oh, the bill lights are back on. Seems the doors are opening again. Because that actually looks really nice in there. I think they have they as well. I'm pretty certain I could hear the beep sort of people touching it. Oh, that sounded a bit unhealthy. I don't like doing this, but I'm going through the one with the X, so we can't go through it. But that's quite cool actually. Let's go back into that. I like the way they've, even though you can't actually see it from here, but they've included this. DT, there you go. That's 1646. Oh no, hang on, 1846. Is that the Flying Scotsman all the way over there? It leaves in bonkers amount of time. It's quite. Oh, is that there? It is there. 1026 to Doncaster. It's pretty good looking. I mean, from what I remember, it's rather. Is that an arcade machine? Hello, they've got an arcade machine with Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World on. Need to have one of those in real life. That's cool. And you got the thing up here. That's something special. Coffee with cream. Coffee white chocolate. They've got some funny menus on there. I don't know why we can't access this area though. It seems to be sort of, yeah, we can't go through the gate line unless we can. Can we go through the gates? They're sort of all there. You just can't go there. Can we go through this one? No, we can't. Bloody hell, the gate line staff are going to have a bit of an issue with all these weird passengers. Right, let's go and have a look at the Flying Scotsman if it's still there. Move out the way, people. Coming through. Is it still there? Probably gone now, isn't it? Waitrose is outside the station. Screenshot the arcade. Oh, it is still here. So you've got the Mark II coaches. Yeah, Mark II's on here. I think it's supposed to be West Coast Railways. But they actually haven't got licensed West Coast Railways. So you've got the Mark II coaches, probably off Northern Transpennine, but put into a maroon livery. Well, we probably want to drive the Scotsman tonight. Because we're going to flick over to Xbox in a second. It's got the construction work going on inside as well. Look at that. If we go in photo mode, we can have a proper good look at it. Look at that. It is just a beautiful looking loco. If we go on the footplate as well, there's a really cool thing you can do. Ready? You can walk through it. Because this used to run non-stop between London and Edinburgh, they would have to have a crew change. So this is sort of, I suppose, where the crew would hang out, have a rest, a break, and then they'd come through, walk through the tender. It is really cool. I mean, that's where you have to be quite skinny getting through there, and out onto here, which I think they worked for 2 years on this. Maybe not constantly, but yeah, 2 years or so they've worked. They worked on the Scotsman. It looks beautiful though. Really, really good job of it. Really, really good job of it. Right, we are going to head over to the Xbox now, and we're going to run from Peterborough back up to Doncaster. So I'm going to get a quick drink. So bear with me. Let me put on the Be Right Back screen. And yeah, I'll see you in about 2 minutes' time. Maybe a bit more than 2 minutes. But yeah, bear with me. We're heading over to the Xbox. Right, we're now on the Xbox. I've got to quickly sign in. I've got to quickly move that over to there. Just quickly do that and we'll get it all warmed up. Alright, let's sign in. Come on. Sign in. There we go. Oh nice, that's good then, Callum. Right, so we're now on the Xbox. There we go, it's TSW4. That's what we want. So yeah, we'll try it on here now, see how it is, and yeah, we'll do another run up to Doncaster. Hello Philip, I'm alright, how are you doing? Is your local high-speed station? It's a great train spotting station. Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of operators there, don't you? It was 6 GB for the base game, and the East Coast Mainline, I think, was about 8 GB. Let's do that. The /2. And we shall do... what shall we do? Peterborough to Doncaster. Yeah, that one. Or should we do a stopping one? I don't know if any of them stop going the other way. Let's do that. Do dynamic weather. Yeah, we'll just keep it as it is. Or do we want a bit of fog? Do we want a little bit of fog? Actually, no, maybe not now. As we're going to try a bit of HUDless. Oh, nice, Terrell. Very nice. Let's spotted Peterborough in the Flying Scotsman, next and final of Doncaster. Oh, that's a long old way to go in that, non-stop. Right, 9 coaches. So I'm going to flip that back to 9. So this is Peterborough. Hang on, what? Why are we at Doncaster? I swear that one said it was Peterborough to... It did say Peterborough to Doncaster, didn't it? Okay, well, let's do that one again. The York one stop everywhere. Right, let's do that again. Let's try that again. 49 minutes. Oh, did I do? I might have clicked that one by accident. The York one stop everywhere. Oh, that is a long. That is a slow one. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Don't know whether yet. Does the Flying Scotsman show up on the Xbox for you? Yes. I've already loaded in, but yeah, we'll give. I think on the Vectron video, I had a look at the fog. I don't know if that's actually processed yet. Probably not. Oh, it has. There we go. It has now processed. So if you want to see the volumetric fog, feel free to take a look at the Vectron video. It was beautiful, really, really beautiful doing Riesa Dresden. A very beautiful route. Right, let's let's get the doors unlocked. It seems to work better on the Xbox. ETCS, not that that's a bit pointless, but DSD, Vigilance, TPWS, AWS. So you can hear the AWS much easier on here. Doesn't show up on your Xbox, you know it's all installed. If it's installed, it should show up. Yeah, if you've got it, should be on there. I don't know why it wouldn't be on there. So we're 1 November 81. That's saying we're 1 Delta 12, so that seems to be completely out of sync. Next station stop is going to be Grantham. Then we got Newark. No, bloody hell, we are all stops. So we shall. Yeah, we'll try it HUDless and see how we get on. Now, would that be? I haven't been in Peterborough. Do they dispatch trains from Peterborough? Would that come up saying CDRA or close doors then right away? It does look like it. Would have been cool to see that. Let's set that to dimmed. Yeah. We're in. Yeah, we are. Let's get the doors shut. Right, Grantham next. So we basically just got to hope for the best and hope we don't go through it. Let's go. Well, we would be going a little bit slow. It probably takes about 2 hours to get there, Callum, if we did run it in diesel. But to change the diesel, you just have to hold down the diesel button. Hold down the diesel button, engine start, and then make sure the pantograph's down. We're doing it. We're giving it a go. We've done this route once in each direction. Good luck, yeah, probably. Hello, Haroon. I'm alright, how you doing? Can we get the main part of the screen where it showed what the speed is, as otherwise I won't know what speed I'm going. That was with the simple HUD. Yeah, simple HUD. That's showing up, that's weird. Well, I mean, it's good it's working now. Oh, actually, saying, were you an Xbox? Was that Xbox? I had the same thing for the Vorarlberg last night. I was trying to install the Vorarlberg. It said it was installed, but then it said it was 0 gigabytes. So I had to sort of reinstall it, and then it showed up. So that just could be one of those little issues. Up to 125 miles an hour. Is the PIS working in the game? It does work at the station. On the train, it is. Yeah, it's not really working at the moment. It does inside though. Does the guard bell work? Doesn't seem to make any noise. Awesome, forbidden. Yes, yeah, you probably had the same thing as me then, CA. Well, it had installed, but then it was saying it was 0 GB, so I just had to do it again and it worked. That's all good, Haroon. We are off up to, hopefully we can actually get up to 125. See ya, Aaron. Although acceleration seems to be much better this time, so we should be able to. So what are we looking out for coming into Grantham? This is the first TSW4 stream, yeah. I mean, I was considering doing all of the routes, but then I thought, but basically, when I scheduled it last, the neutral section, let's see a warning board for that. Yeah, when I was scheduling it last, and that was I'll just do the East Coast Main Line. So I got all the other routes done on the first look. Now that might not apply power actually, or has it? Oh no, I think we're all good. Lovely. A platform, that's our marker, is it? A platform, believe it or not. Yeah, what's a good visual marker for approaching Grantham? That'll be the tunnel, won't it? There's a tunnel. Yeah, there was a tunnel either side of it. That'll be the tunnel. And then Newark, Northgate, you've got a 100 mph limit, so that'll be the marker for that. And for Retford, wish us the best of luck, really. Double yellow, bugger off. I think it's green now. This is more like it. Feels a bit quicker now than that last service. Cool. 120. There we have it. I don't know if there's an issue with the signalling, but it keeps going from a double yellow to yeah, double yellow to so I'm just checking that signal. That's the same one, isn't it? What was the signal we just passed? There we go. That's new. That hasn't been on any, I don't think that's been on any other UK route. You're probably wondering, what on earth is that? But this is a semi-automatic signal. So these sort of two stripes and it's saying semi, it means it's semi-automatic. So it is controlled by the flow of trains, but can be sort of changed by the signaller. And if it didn't have the semi on there, it's an automatic signal. But this one's a semi-automatic, and I don't think we've seen the semi on the signals before. But still no limited clearance signs. Power down. I don't think we've seen a semi-automatic signal before. Probably a lot, Joshua. Probably an awful lot. And not yet, Aiden. Not yet. First time you go for, okay, that's good. And I think it was 125 most of the way, but it seems most of the speed limits on here have a warning board, so that's good. Hello, Alex. Bloody hell, Callum, seeing a bit. Rest easy. It really is throwing us about, love it. I've got 200% on the head sway. And I think this should have the suspension as well, so we should be going up and down. Or is that not being added yet? I think that is supposed to be in. Feels a bit quick, doesn't it, going 125 round there? Oh no, what's that? I thought it was a speed limit there. I was like, uh-oh. Oh, that's good then, Quebec. Yeah, my PC, it could run it, just not great. So I thought we'd just do it on console. Oh, I've got your southeast trains. Well, that's good to know. Was that a dead signal though? I didn't see. I mean, I was sort of looking the other way, but was that? I don't know if I saw any aspect on there. I'm gonna watch that back. Did that last aspect? Did it have anything on it? And we would know if it was anything cautionary, as it would put the AWS on. Suspension. Oh, it's not here yet. Oh, okay. Have I missed that where they said it's not yet? 323 only has that. Nice. But yeah, that makes sense now you've said it. Yes, that's why it's double yellow, because of the level crossings, which is a lot. Fair enough, Aidan. And I suppose if you've already got Navico Dresden and you're not too fussed about the Vectron, fair enough. Or the Flying Scotsman. And I suppose by not getting it now, Aidan, there may be an update out in a few days which sorts these sort of pre-early access issues out. So I suppose it's, yeah, fair enough. Cool. So yeah, flying up the East Coast Mainline. Oh, I see here, Aaron. I suppose you'll now get the Train to Mod 3 routes in Train to Mod 4 if you do get Train to Mod 4 at some point. Yeah, no, I know about the flashing greens. Yeah, it's because it was supposed to run at, this route was supposed to be 140 miles an hour, wasn't it? So they upgraded it to have flashing greens, and then they sort of just remained. Oh, nice clip. This is fun. This is 125 the whole way. Along we go. And it quite literally is a racetrack along here. Who's Matt? Matt Peddleston. The senior executive producer of the game. Everybody loves a bit of Matt. Awesome, CA. I look forward to the suspension on the Pacer. That's going to be mental. So the dwell time must be quite a bit of dwell time. I think this service was an hour and 10 minutes, wasn't it? I mean, I doubt it takes 20 minutes to stop at 4 stations. So yeah, we must have a bit of a dwell time at each station. Oh, awesome, Hayden. It's a bit annoying why that speed goes on that screen, so I'll keep looking down a little bit. Yeah, the Pacer, I can't wait for that. So I do sort of, I like when the sort of new TSW season begins, so sort of August to July next year. It's like, what DLCs will we get, and all the sort of hype starts building up. But yeah, basically what DLCs we're getting. Is that, will there be another southern route? Which hopefully there's another southern route. That'd be fantastic, another third rail one. Yeah, sort of the hype about the DLCs. And hopefully this year we'll have probably more DLCs than ever. I mean, hopefully we'll see Alan Thompson Sim release their first DLC, Just Trains, Union Workshop. I think it's going to be a good year for TSW. Maybe, William. Yeah, possibly. Nice. All sort of open scenery along here. I'm thinking, Liam. Not too sure on it. I haven't heard anything on it in ages as well. So I would assume they're still working on it. But I haven't heard anything on it in a while. Hopefully get a West Coast mainline, that'll be cool. Yeah, with the Pendo. That would be cool. NG tired, NG go to bed. BritishAce say bye. What is that supposed to be? Southeast spotter. You're not putting those words in the chat where it's like two names, and then you say it, and it actually is like a bad word you said. It sounds like it might be something along those lines. BML upgrade, that would be absolutely amazing. If they, yeah, I mean, for the BML getting upgraded would be like the best thing to happen to Train Sim World. Because it's still the best UK route, at least in my eyes. It's still the best UK route. It's sort of the peak of Train Sim World UK stuff. It's a sleeping giant. It's waiting there, just waiting for an upgrade. Yeah, that'd be good then. That'd be really good to see. Yeah, BML would need a big update though. Lots of stations, just sort of basically redo some of the stations. Gatwick, Three Bridges. There'll be a lot to do. Fair enough, Quebec. In my eyes, Pete. In my eyes. Well, yeah, southeastern, yeah. But then that was a base route, not a DLC. So it can't be too far now to Grantham. I mean, we've been going, what, for... I've no idea. How long... What time did we leave Peterborough? It was at least 15 minutes ago now, so we can't be too far off. Here's the tunnel. $115, which we're doing. That's good. So 115, sort of Grantham South Tunnel. Got it. I shall try and remember that. Awesome Haroon. I don't know if I've seen a 70. No, I probably have seen a 70. There's not really many round this way. Southeastern High Speed is getting upgraded. It's getting an update. Yeah. No, it is getting upgraded. Yeah, you get Northfleet's getting redone, and you're getting the 700 stop markers, which are cool. Alright, into concentration mode now. That station will be coming up rather soon, I think. It's a little bit further along, but not much further, I don't think. Hopefully it's not about another 5 miles away still. So I've got a big long straight, maybe it is. So this is why I like doing HUDless sort of quite early on, because then you start slowing down there and it's quite early, and oh yeah, it's, then you sort of remember it. You're like, oh, I slowed down there quite early last time, so this time I'll remember that, and then sort of thing. There is train sound. There should be train sounds. If there's not, I would be concerned. Yeah, there is audio. It's just very quiet. I'll turn it right up. Hope you can hear that. Okay, so but probably a bit more after that time you start slowing down for it. I think we slowed down a little bit early. Maybe Aiden. I mean, if they do, fair enough. I mean, New Street's alright as it is, so... same with Waverley. We must be coming up to it, mustn't we? It wasn't that far after the tunnel, was it? Hello, Richie. There's a little honk for you. I bet it'll still be miles away. So through the tunnel, then there's... through this bit. It can't be far, can it? My God, I bet it still is probably ages away, isn't it? Yeah, but it didn't look too bad, does it? Looks alright. Where are you, Grantham? I'm gonna find you. So you come out the tunnel, which is 1:15 before the tunnel. Go across the field. Well, this must be it now. Yeah, this is it now, isn't it? It's something definitely coming up. So it's across the field, round the corner, and then it's sort of, well, here. Yeah, this is it. So we are 9 coaches. So we're looking for the 9 coach stop marker, which will probably be in the form of an all marker. And this is Grantham. Nice, William. So I suppose your marker, your marker to start slowing down would be probably not as you come around that last corner. Probably more sort of, well, not just out of the tunnel, but it's hard to explain. Sort of halfway between the tunnel portal and that last corner. So where you probably start slowing down. That'd be cool, Richard. So 100 miles an hour through Grantham. And it's also 100 miles an hour through Newark, Northgate as well. It's just sort of slowly piecing things together. I can see through those trees. Nice gentle stop for the passengers. Not too sure, CA. Yeah, well, after the curve, I mean, that would be quite harsh braking, wouldn't it, coming down from 115. And we're on time, which means we've done it all right, so that's good. What new routes are in 20 mile forward? The East Coast Mainline, Peterborough, Doncaster, the Vorarlberg, which is an Austrian route, and the Antelope Valley line. And they're all about Antelope's 79 miles. I think this is 79 miles. And the Austrian one is, I don't think 80 miles, but at least probably 30, 40 miles. Yeah, you're right, mate. Can't get off the train. Oh, these are the new things. People sort of having coffees and baggage as well. I don't know why that keeps going off, because we're in neutral. Unless it's different in this train, but I think in quite a lot of trains, once you set it to neutral, the DSD or the vigilance won't go off, will it? Really nice. It's been really enjoyable. What I do for stopping is to start counting signals. Third signal after the tunnel, for instance, when I'll go into step 2 brake. Fair enough, that's a good way of doing it, ScotRail. Especially for when it's dark as well. I'm going to try and remember. I might actually make notes on this. Are you? No, do I? Do I need? No, I don't really need to. It's not the Bakerloo line. There's like tons of speed changes. Although it is 80 miles long. Might be worth. What were you saying? Tunnel, third signal after the tunnel. I like that. I like your thinking there, ScotRail. I'll just try and remember it. I won't take notes. If it was the real thing, I'd probably take notes. Right, Newark Northgate next. Does the guard... someone did actually mention a guard panel. So we'll have a look at Newark Northgate, if you remind me. The horn's really good. Awesome, Richie. You can even see the reflection of the other. Oh, that one's going as well. Lovely. Oh, are they quicker? We are off. So still 100 miles an hour. Going up to 115. And probably up to 125 as well after. So we can sort of go off time as well. So we're due into Northgate at 31 past. So about 29, 28, 29 past. We probably then should be sort of, yeah, close-ish to it. Train's a shame. Yeah, German train horns are weird. Welcome to the Newark Northgate sign. So it's still 115 miles an hour, unless I've completely, I'm quite tired, so unless I've completely missed a 125, but I'm pretty certain it's still 115 miles an hour. I like you thinking though, third signal out of that tunnel. Like it, Scotrail. You tooted, nice. You know what, I'm going to take notes actually. I'm going to note that down. I like that. Use my dovetail book to do it in as well. Do it from the back. Actually, no, I won't. There's no pen nearby, so it'll be alright though. Still 115. Yeah, I don't know why CRG. It seems to be a stop ahead of itself. It's like on tram sim, it always goes a stop ahead of itself. 125. So it's basically, it's 115 between those two tunnels, and then 100 miles an hour through Grantham. So that's quite easy to remember. And that's sort of between those two tunnels. That's Grantham. Yeah, possibly. And on the, in fact, that they must do, because on the PIS it was saying Hull trains or Hull trains. Actually, I don't know if you would need the license for that though. So maybe that will be the next DLC, Hull trains, which would be awesome. I think they, what did the Hull trains operate? Is that an 803? Yeah, you can, Bradley, when it releases. No, I'm a seafood bin. And why's that? Hello, Hampstead Treats. Much appreciated, Hampstead Treats, for the 1.99. That's much appreciated. Tired, yeah. So still 125 tons, 24 past basically. If only the speedo was a bit. If only the speedo was that dial right in the middle, that would be so handy. But it's on that screen down there. Have a coffee from the Sound Wedge Cafe. I will do. Good thinking, hamster. Q. That doesn't make a difference. Let's get that up. So through Newark Northgate, I know it is 100 miles an hour. I don't know if it comes down before that. I want to say yes, but I'm not completely certain. Pete, this could be the first route you do. Well, I know you've done HUDless, but maybe you could learn this one next couple of days, get the HUD off and see how you get on. So maybe I'm wanting to sort of try HUDless a bit more. But it says here, make notes of locations to slow down and. And yeah, there's not many speed changes on here. I didn't, Jason, so how are you doing? Let me quickly go up. There we go. Got a deluxe edition, can't play it. What platform are you on? Yeah, what platform's that? 25. So we're due at Newark, Northgate in about 5 minutes. So we can't be too far up. Oh, 100 miles an hour for the flat crossing. Makes sense? So we go straight the way through Newark. So we're only 5 minutes out now, so this is where the concentration starts coming on again. Double yellow, that's green now. So now I'm just looking out for speed balls. I can see something coming up. I don't know if that's no, possibly not. No, that is a speed board, but that's for going onto the passing loop. Or the siding. The siding. As it's passing. Hello, nerd boy, how you doing? So now after the passing loop. So that's like another marker, that is the passing loop. So yeah, we can't be too far off it now. I could have a peek at the map. But then you got to think, would train drivers have a peek at the map in real life? I just like... Oh, that's double yellow anyway, that is, so I'm going to start slowing down. I like to try and be, well, just realistic. I love being realistic. Some horn action, yeah. I'm sending some train spotters. There you go, in the field. Double yellow again. Green now, okay. Not far from, yeah, we can't be. I can see buildings starting to come into sight. So that 100 must start fairly soon. It's now 27 past. Ah, see you, BG. Thanks, kind of mate. Enjoy the meeting. I'm sure it will be over and done with very quickly. Once we go past that sort of village there on the left, it's another sort of marker, that is. Still going about 95 miles an hour. It's getting a bit cloudier now as well as we come along. I'm sort of looking for a warning board now. I feel like there'll be a warning board for the 100. Bit of rain. The rain's actually got new effects as well. My eyes are literally peeled to the track ahead of us now. What platform were you on, Jason? Yeah, what platform were you on, mate? I know there's a corner coming into Newark. I'm guessing we're coming up to it quite... I'm guessing, yeah, it must be coming up. And it is. That was good. I knew there was a corner coming into it. So that's how that happens. So basically after you go past... I suppose it is part of Newark, isn't it? That little village we sort of passed. After that, get the brakes on. And I want to enter the platform about 35 miles an hour. Should be alright. So this is Newark Northgate. And now my eyes are literally just focused on that stopboard and the speedometer. It's all about concentration. Here we are. That's a neutral. Do the doors. That was good. I'm impressed with that. So sort of your mark. Oh, we got 4 minutes here. Wow. Oh, thunder. Let's get the DRA on, and we'll go for a little walk. So make sure that's in max brake. Good. GSMR's turned itself off as well. Oh, why are you still on? I don't know if that should be. I'm pretty certain when you're in neutral, that shouldn't be going off, should it? Maybe it's different on here. So our marker for Grantham, I'm going to go for ScotRail as well, on the third signal out the tunnel, or sort of just out of the tunnel and round the corner. And then for this it is that passing loop, then you've sort of got that village, or just part of Newark, to the left of you. and then you go around the corner, and around that corner is Newark, so start sort of slowing down before that. You're only going 100 and... Well, I think this... What was the speed limit around there? I think it was 125, and obviously down to 100. Yeah, I think at the moment it's still 125. I wouldn't be having your stuff out here now. Yeah, probably not good to have your phone. Oh, what are they doing? Does that say dovetail on there? Oh, it does say dovetail. Could do, yeah. Get some of the collectibles. There's even a cat up there as well. That ghost, that one. Oh, guard panel, yeah. Where are we going to find that? Ah, stand at guard station. Oh, you can actually stand at it. Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's get that on then. What says we can stand at it? Does that actually mean you can be the guard? That's why it says you can stand at the guard station. It's compulsory covered in Coach B. Well, we got our key on. You're on the Xbox. You're on the Xbox. Download issue. I don't think there's been any download issues on Xbox. Not that I can think of. How have you actually downloaded it? Like, does it say? Yeah. Tell me what you've done so far, Jason, with the game. Does it not? Oh, not R1. Okay, we'll do R1 anyway. Probably shouldn't do R1, but our key was on. Buzzer only. Oh, okay. Oh. Right, let's get rid of that. Alright, can we get that? Yeah, oh, she slammed shut. Right, get the door shut. I think all the other ones are shut. Yeah, right, run. I don't know if it should have closed our door. I did all doors, but we were keyed on, so I don't know why it's nice forbidden. Right. Oh, 33:30. Now we'll just get going now. Take the DRA off. Next session start will be Retford, which we're due at Retford at... Close the passenger doors. Well, they should be shut. Oh yeah, we don't have interlocks. Oh, now we have interlock. Okay, maybe that was the guard door then. Right, let's go. Retford next. 10:47. Okay, off we go. That'll be cool, William. I'll try not to miss Retford. Although I think it's a slightly harder one to come by. Oh yeah, I'll do that as well. Let's turn that on. Well remembered. Is there a camera for it? There's a camera for it. Cheers for that, Haroon. Look, such a beauty. It'd be so hard to make. You cannot see it on any platform on your home screen. Oh, if you're on Xbox, then let me quickly show you. So go to My Games and Apps. See all. Go to Full Library, Own Games, and then 20 more. It should say Download on there. Oh, the signal's slow. That's good then. Oh yeah, because yeah, you did. Yes, yeah. Well, we should. Oh, there's the Newark flat crossing. So it's 100 miles an hour at the moment. So I don't mind the dynamic weather on this route as you're travelling quite a high distance at a high speed. So even if it does change quite regularly, it's all right. 125 now. That's good then, southeast. So that's all right then. I reckon we've got that. So it's not actually that hard of a route to do HUDless. So it brings you down for Retford. Grantham, yeah, sort of between those tunnels. And then Newark was sort of, you got that passing loop. But yeah, basically the passing loop, and then it's not too far off that passing loop on the down line. Yeah, that's not too bad. And it's basically 125 miles an hour most of the way. Most of the way. There's a warning board for our neutral section. Let's put that back now. There should be a neutral section coming up. The lights don't warn you. Yeah. Where's that neutral section? I haven't already gone past it, have we? Oh, this must be it here. There's a neutral section, which I don't think actually works, which is slightly surprising. Our line light has just stayed on the whole time. Let's get that back up. So back up to 125 miles an hour. Nice, Haroon. Fair enough. Fair enough, why not? Hello, Will. It is quite fun to drive, yeah. It's been rather good. And so to Newark, you could take that neutral section as sort of a hint that you're coming up to it. Because that neutral section isn't actually too far out of it. Let's get that back up. Yeah, concentration levels do have to be quite high when you're doing HUDless, but it's fun. It's fun. And you've got another passing loop. Oh, I was fresh off the overnight ferry. Ah, that was a green light in the end. See you, Phil. Thanks for coming, mate. Much appreciated. Nice. Awesome, Jay. That's good. Good to hear, mate. See, I had the same issue yesterday. I redeemed my code, and I was like, hang on, where's the game gone? And then it was, well, there. A review on Payday 3? Probably not. That's not my sort of type of game. So yeah, probably not is the answer to that. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Well, I wonder if that'll actually be the next DLC we see. An 803. I mean, the fact they've got it on the CIS display as saying Hull trains, it's a little bit of a almost giveaway. What time were we doing to Retford? It was 40. Was it 42 past? No, it wasn't 42 past. 47. Was it 47 past? You can, yeah. Press that. Hold X. Yeah, you can. Hello, Neil. How you doing? Welcome in. No, I haven't got the pizza. No, not yet. I can't imagine it's too far off though. Well, it looks basically done from the screenshots, doesn't it? Hull trains, however you say it. Hull is just one of those weird places to say. Hull. If you're up north, you probably go Hull or something like that. But down here, yeah, Hull. It's a hard place to say. That should hopefully be on official 26th launch. No, you can do two tones on other games, on the other TSWs. Hull. How? Yo. Hull. It's just one of those hard places to say. You'll say it differently if you're a northerner. You say it if you're a southerner. I'll just say Hull. First Hull trains. What are your thoughts on the Flying Scotsman? It's good fun. It's a beast. Yeah, certainly a beast. You've got to hold square on PlayStation and X on Xbox. And then press the analog stick down whilst you're doing that. The OHLE looks good though. See all the different wires there, the alongside track conductor, catenary wire, contact wire, dropper, it's all there. It's great. Awesome now. I've seen you've already got like 100 hours on it. I was like, bloody hell. Fair enough. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's still a little bit stutter. 115 there. I was already going about 118 anyway, so it's not too bad. That's a slightly harder speed limit to have a location for. Lovely heroin. Awesome Neil. Very nice. Hold X whilst you're pressing the analog stick. And then you can do the other tone. It's called the shift button. Nice. Yeah, not sure what. I don't think there'll be a TSW video for tomorrow. 120. That's bringing us down. So it goes 115 then 120. Okay. The left stick. That is a flashing yellow. That's quite a sort of hard flashing yellow to see. It sort of hardly flashes. There's a bit, well, yeah. Awesome, Scott. Well, it definitely works, yeah. Especially at night time as well, when it's obviously well, near enough impossible to see anything else. Well, that signal didn't really know what it was doing for a second. Like it was completely off, like a dead signal. Right, I don't know what the crossover sort of speed is coming across here. 40, 50? 40, there we go. There we go, down to 40. It's 40 for the crossover here. And back up to 125. So what's that? 125, then it went 115. And then 120, and then 125. So this is Retford. It looks like we've actually already got the road to go back out, so I guess we're having nothing passing us here. Would have been cool to see something whiz by. Oh well. Alright, this is Retford. Nice steam train. Could do William, yeah, could do. Well, we've got 4 minutes here. So maybe there could be something passing here when there's more trains. You know, if DLC, there might be a train passing here. Let's get out and have a walk about. That's a neutral. We're in max. DRA is set. I'll get that off before it starts screaming at us again. I don't think you'll be able to contact the signal, but you'll be able to open it up. It's funny. Yeah, so tomorrow's video, actually I suppose we could do it a bit later tomorrow. Yeah, probably it won't be 7:30 tomorrow. That's for sure. So tomorrow's video will probably be a bit later in the day. I'll try and get a TSW one done. I've been so sort of preoccupied with today. Can't be able to get one done. I know they haven't actually turned up Hamster for this one, which is surprising. I think they were sleeping. All across the arcade. That'd be brilliant, Scottrail. That would be brilliant. I mean, that would just be fantastic. The sound of a 91 as well is great. They've added sort of new walk-in sounds. I don't know why that's not working. I'm assuming that's supposed to be an off indicator, which I really would have expected to see working. And it seems like quite an easy thing to make work as well, considering there's banner repeaters. Oh, back in the cab, got a second man seat as well. Nice, let's get that back on. And it'll be Doncaster next. What time were we doing Doncaster? 11:03, so not that far. Yeah, not that far. Oh, but we best get a platinum medal for this. Where's that line go? Oh, that's the low level, isn't it? Yeah, Retford has... Oh, is that modelled? Retford has a high level platform and a low level platform. Oh, it is. I don't know if you can go there. Can we go there? I think you can, yeah. Yeah, so you can go to the low level. Well, it looks like it. There's a cat there. So if that's there, you might be able to go there. There we go, you have got the low level. Good, Ryan. How are you? Right, Doncaster next. So speed limit was 40 miles an hour. And then going up to 125 once we're back on the main line. See you, Amanda. Minute. You can, oh, brilliant. The thing is, in free mode, can you drive off down that line there to the left onto the sort of low level tracks? So we're going back onto the down line. Yeah, a little bit, Aiden. Yeah, it is. And then back up to 125 miles an hour running. There you go, our 9 coaches should have now passed the points. So off we go. And now the next thing is looking out for Doncaster. What is a sign for Doncaster? Actually, have I got a pen round here somewhere? I do. I'm going to make notes of that. I haven't made notes for routes in a long time, but that's just 80 miles long. And as I'm tired, I'll probably forget by the morning. So I am going to do that. So what was that? Grantham. So that's for the... I should probably be checking... Yeah, well, maybe let's not do that now. So downline... Cool. Oh, there's the vigilance going on. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. Initial thoughts on this pre-release. Sort of, yeah, as I expected, really. As I expected. Doesn't seem to be any game-breaking bugs, so that's good. No, I haven't had any game crashing at all, so that's good. There's definitely a few little niggly bugs, but then that's sort of what you can expect from any game, really, isn't it? And that literally that building growing there in size as we approached it. Slightly peculiar. I'm gonna make notes after. But yeah, sort of just alright. Well, basically how I expected it. Not sort of anything more than what I was expecting. I did hope you might have a bit more GSMR functionality, because it's still sort of just the... I mean, it's turned itself off for some reason. Yeah, just how I expected it. I think I'm enjoying this line more than what I did expect. So I was sort of expecting this to be sort of a bit like a Castle Versberg, quite a boring route, but it's actually it's fun. Antelope, I've enjoyed that more than what I thought I did. Vorarlberg, we've done one run on that. It was all right. It was beautiful, but I don't know if it was the most enjoyable sort of just driving along it. Don't know. So yeah, I'd say yeah, it was what I was expecting. The Vectron, amazing. The Flying Scotsman, amazing. The Dresden upgrade, amazing. Riesa Dresden's a great route, so it's great to see it upgraded. So yeah, I suppose good. Yeah, it's been good. I don't think it's been bad. Yeah, I think it's been a good release. I mean, there's been a few issues, but I think it's gone quite smoothly. So that's good. Oh, lovely, William. Nice. Oh, yeah, we will be finished once we get back up to Donny. Yeah, it's slow, isn't it, trying to get up there? I know the exact one you're on about. So that's quickly, it's good to keep sort of going over the things in your head. So out of Peterborough, what was it? It was 110 coming up. It went basically up to 125 straight away, didn't it? And then after you get through, when you're about to go in that tunnel, it comes down to 115. 110. Wow. Okay. So that comes down quite a bit. So Grantham was sort of between those tunnels, and through Grantham 100 miles an hour. And then out of Grantham 115 all the way up to that second tunnel, then back up to 125. And then that was at Newark Northgate. Newark Northgate, what was our marker for that? What was our marker for Newark Northgate? I think it was the speed. No, the speed didn't come down. Newark. What was our marker? I can't remember our marker for Newark Northgate. What was it? We did have a marker. Oh, it was like the village on the left coming up. It was like a little village or something. There's the passing loop. The passing loop and that village on the sort of left-hand side. Yeah, basically after the passing loop. After the passing loop, start slowing down for that. And then, yeah, 100 miles an hour just after Newark Northgate. Back up to, was it 115? Then back up to 125. Retford, we had the approach control bringing us down. So that was handy. And after Retford, 125 miles an hour. Oh no, between Newark and Retford we had that 115 limit. Yeah, that was that 115 limit after those those small little tunnels. I think there was a 115 limit. Then after Retford, yeah, it's been 125, just had that 115, then down to 110, and then back up to 125. Just trying to sort of keep going over it, and then you remember it. Nice, well. So back up to 125 now. We're due into Doncaster at 11:03, so it probably won't be at this speed for long. I'd imagine we'll be coming down quite soon. Considering it's quite, I remember it's quite slow into Doncaster. And one last sprint. Just going to step 2 braking, got it. Signal as a banner repeater. Just remembering it, and then once we've done it 2 or 3 times, we'll literally exactly know where and when to start slowing down. Right, looks like we are approaching. No, we are approaching Doncaster actually. I remember in the first look trying to see where all of those lines went. It's starting to slow down a bit. It is fun, yeah. Like the sounds when you go under the bridges as well. It's a little whoosh. Right, so it's still 125 at the moment, although I can't imagine that's going to be for long, as we're due there in about 5 minutes now. Yeah, this was the line which I looked at when we did the first look, which then joins back up with this one, I think. Yes, William, yeah. Yeah, we won't touch on the other routes as much. I'm sure we will stream them, but to begin with, we're just going to be doing this. And I think it's just going to start bringing us down for Doncaster. Yeah, here we are. We are coming up to it because there's that massive freight train again. Yeah, I think it will. I think it will. I remember seeing something about that. Midland Mainline layers. Definitely AI. From a 120. Although we are under a double yellow, so sort of just going about 60 at the moment. I think there is approach control coming into Doncaster, so that's quite good. The AWS is very quiet, even quieter on PlayStation. A 120 round here. Wow, if you were going straight through. Do any trains go non-stop through Doncaster? Which actually, I think they do. Because I had one earlier, which is all going through. That was a fun run, and yeah, 80 miles that is. Not sure if TPWS is operational, but I would imagine it probably is. Most of the newer TSW trains have working TPWS. That was a bit weird, seeing all the rain disappear under that bridge there. Oh yeah, Luma, yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, it's now changed. Was it 30 across the points here? Yeah, now coming into Doncaster, our final destination tonight. 35. One of the old boards there. Well, that was fun. There's a freight train there as well. As you do get the Class 66 on here. Oh, no, that's quick, eh? Here we are, though. That was fun. And we drew here at 3 past, and we're coming in basically bang on. At least by the time the wheels have stopped, it will be almost 3 past. I'm not going off that marker. It's that one there, that's the one. There we go. That was good. Oh, we did it. We made it all the way to Doncaster. But that is going to be it, everyone, for this Trenton World 4 live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show it off. Should be live streaming tonight. Why is there someone walking on the track there in the 10 foot? Oh my god, and on to the 4 foot as well. That's going to be it for me. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you. Yeah, I think that was everything. I'll see you all in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.